right. World Juniors time. I've wanted to do this for a while. Nice little stream. Finally got a capture card that actually records a PlayStation 5 and has it on my computer, so give her a shot. Wearing Canada jersey. Let's go. Big game tonight against US. Kind of nervous. Kind of nervous of the game. US has always been a really good dominant team, especially World Juniors. Like, they just have, in the recent years, I should say, and even before that, they've had some really solid teams, but they're so fast. But Canada has Connor Bedard this year, so I can only imagine what he can do against the US. Although they said that they have a game plan to actually take him on, but so did every other team, right? So, today, I have created 48 different teams. This new, I'm sure that if you are following NHL, you know that you can have a custom league of up to 48 teams. What I like to do is just create all 48 different teams. Some of them are better than others for looks. Some of them are just meant to just have a different color pattern to them. If people end up being interested, then I'll show the actual jerseys and everything like that. But 48 different teams. After a while, with all the different ways you can create them, it's kind of difficult to start coming up with new ideas. So there's like different types of red. How about right quick, I just show you what they kind of look like. I'm just using, I think, the EA default roster. Yeah, because I like to follow Tougie, and I know he hasn't had one out like for a roster update. I know Nasher's really good. Snipe and Score is really good from what I've seen before. I think Snipe and Score is the one who did the retro teams, so you can download a retro roster of, like, I think last year he did Ray Bork or something like that. It was a big one, and the whole Boston Bruins of that era and all those teams from the era. So that's really cool. And I like how they added different things so you can make it more authentic. And I think that's what people really want in the end. They want creativity, but what they want is authenticity. And creativity in the NHL is becoming more and more authentic, right? So, like with the Zegras flips and the Michigan becoming more prevalent in the NHL, creativity is more authentic. And I think people just want, I'm going to say it again, authentic gameplay, realistic gameplay. I don't think we've hit that yet. Yeah, I don't think NHL has even come close to hit that yet. Anyways, don't mind the names. Like, I just tried to match them as much as I could to the actual team. I only had so many teams to actually fight for and to actually create. So we got the Albuquerque Prowlers, kind of like a New York Islander, blue and orange. We got the Austin Vipers. The Austin kind of gave me desert vibes. Bakersfield Attack kind of reminds me of Alabama a little bit. Looks cool. Trappers, again, I'm not a huge fan of that logo. I know some people are, but I may do. Brooklyn Crew, I don't know. Just when I started creating teams a long time ago, that's one of the teams I made, and I stuck with it because I just like the way it looks. Very much a Detroit Red Wings style jersey. Chicoutimi Tiger. I did spell that right because it's in Chicoutimi. That's a French way of saying tiger, or spelling tiger, I should say. Cincinnati Thunder. Another orange team. Connecticut Falcon. Kind of looks like a C, so I kind of had the C with the Falcon in it, so it looks kind of cool to me. Denver Pioneers, just kind of went with it. Drummondville United. It came to a point that I was trying to come up with team names, so this one kind of looks like a gas station to me, kind of like Shell. But I don't know, it kind of looks cool. I like the third jersey I made because it's so gaudy, it's awful. It's gold gloves, gold helmet with yellow sleeves. It's so gaudy. But you know how, like, there's some jerseys that's so bad it's so good? But yeah, that's that one. Erie Stars. just the E, the star put together. What do you get? Erie. Cool. Fort Wayne Energy. It looks like the boat makes an E. So we just made it Energy because I'm like, okay, I don't want to add another Erie team, and Energy was there, and there was a boat, and had some missile launchers on it, so cool, Energy. Glendale Misfits, just went with it. Grand Rapids Cougar, I don't know. The jerseys aren't, this team's jerseys I've made better before. Not impressed with it, but I just go over with it. Hanover Redhawks, I just love that name. I don't know about anyone else, but I just love the Redhawks name. And so they had a thing that kind of looked like a bird, like a hawk, and I'm just like, yeah, I think I'm going to try and make this team something. I think I did okay. Hershey Warhogs. Can't have the Warthogs, so we did Warhogs because it sounds cooler. Houston Gladiators, because it's a gladiator. There's an ECHL team named the Gladiators, I think, too, so kind of the same thing. Very much of a New York Rangers look. Idaho Monsters, Seattle Kraken type look. And I love like the red eye, kind of just like the Seattle Kraken. I really like this color palette, so can't go wrong with it. Kentucky Wings, got a K in there, got the wings, went with it. Kingston Lions, I kind of played into the word king, so King of the Jungle, Kingston Lions. I thought it was pretty cool. Here I am reading into things. London Bulls, not UK London, but London, Ontario. This team's kind of cool. So I'm not sure if you can really see with the backdrop color, but it's kind of like a faded blue. The actual color on the logo is a deeper blue, so it kind of gives a nice backdrop, I found, to the jerseys, which I found really cool. Louisiana Reign, this is a new logo in the game. And I don't know, it looked to me like it was protecting its territory, so Reign is what I thought to be perfect. And you have that with the Kingston Lions. I thought that would be kind of a cool rivalry. Madison Empire, we got the M, the E. Empire kind of makes sense for a team like this. Went with Madison for the team location. Maine Iceman. Yeah, kind of is what it is there. I think I have to go over some teams because I think I forgot like the numbers on the helmet and stuff like that. So not every team is perfect, but we're going to kind of deal with it and go. Nebraska Knights kind of gives me Toronto Maple Leafs type vibes. I like that team. Looks cool. North Bay Hounds has more black involved with it, which I find kind of cool. Gave it more depth. The Oakland Chiefs, kind of like a military look to it. Ohio Comrades, another blue team. Oklahoma Alpine. Alpine's the only real thing I could find for this type of logo. I think this logo was new last year, if I'm not mistaken. It's okay. I do like this team. It kind of made it a little bit more of a funky uniform, with kind of like the V look to it. Portland Huskies, kind of cliche, but it is there. Relay Beasts, definitely like a San Jose Sharks type theme, but with the red eye. Found it kind of cool. A new logo in the game, Red Deer Stampeders. They don't have Rams in this game, so we went with Stampeders, and I think that's kind of cool. Regina Stallions. I found another kind of cool team there. The color palette's a little bit crazy with the yellow and the red, kind of like Kansas City Chiefs. I don't know. It is what it is. It's alright. Richmond Rebels. I use the jersey that has all the stars up the sleeve, so it's kind of plain, a very plain team, but you need plain teams in the NHL, kind of like the way that Tampa Bay Lightning look. It kind of like, if you look at the Tampa Bay Lightning, it looks like a plain team. They don't play like a plain team, but it looks like a plain team. Sacramento Brawlers, new logo in the game. I could not use that logo. I just could not. Like, it's such a cool logo. It's almost giving me Anaheim Mighty Ducks feels. So I had to use it in Brawlers. It's just the cool name for it. Sault Ste. Marie Riverbend. This is kind of a Montreal vibe for me. The third jersey, I made it old school, so with brown gloves and brown pants, and just like feeling of an old school team. The rink kind of looks old school as well, so this would be like the original 6 of this, if you will. Scottsdale Devils. I used the Carolina Hurricanes jersey for this, and it looks so good. So good with this. Yeah, but New Jersey Devils vibes, of course. But the Carolina jersey, so good. St. Catherine's Legend, the only purple team, but we made purple work. And St. Catherine's, it's kind of has the Quebec look to it. I forget, Frond is something. Apologies for my French people and my Quebec people. I can't remember what the name of the actual thing is. But this team looks really cool on the ice as well. It kind of gives a nice difference of purple. It's just a purple and a gray look. Purple, gray, white. Purple, gray, white, black. Yeah, really cool. St. Paul Raiders. This team eventually looks like Vancouver with the green and blue look. The logo itself is very simple, but it looks really cool with the jersey. When you put it back together with the jersey, it looks really cool. Tallahassee Thunderbirds, great logo to introduce to the game. I found it fantastic. Yeah, put together kind of like a St. Louis Blues look with the darker blue. Looks good though. Tri-City Steelheads. I couldn't find a good name for these guys. I really want to use that Rhino head in this game. There's no team called the Rhinos. So Steelheads, found it was perfect. Utah Comets, this ECHL team. So it's a fine logo. It's okay. The jerseys are okay as well. Valdor Lumberjack. It's just the Vancouver Canucks' Johnny. I think his name's Johnny, something like that. Just a Lumberjack John guy. Victoria Stealth. This team reminds me of St. Louis as well. Clean jerseys, I find, just with the blue and the 2 different colors of blue and the yellow and the white. Looks pretty clean. Waterloo Swamp Rabbits, another ECHL team. I did what I could with the kind of gradient jerseys. It looks right. Wichita Railers. They actually don't have the name Railers in the game, which I find funny. If you have the actual letter or actual name Railers, you should have the name Railers as a play-by-play name. But I use the Whalers as a play-by name instead. If you don't focus too hard, you'll be fine. Windsor Cyclone, kind of a Colorado Avalanche look. It kind of gives a nice little difference between just the red and the blues. So we went with the Colorado look. And the last team is Wisconsin Wolverine. I really like this logo. I did not do it justice, I don't think, with the color patterns, but I think this is the last team I made, and I was just running out of ideas, so we went with Wisconsin Wolverine. So, with saying that, we are going to do a franchise mode. We're going to do a new one. And we're going to create a custom league with 48 different teams. We're also going to do a fantasy draft, of course. If you're going to have these many teams, you're going to do a fantasy draft. There's going to be no conferences. There's going to be no divisions. Salary cap is going to remain on. Inflation on. Scaling off. And we're just going to max this out to the highest. And the minimum you can pay, just so that everyone kind of, if a team wants to be cheap, they can. We'll do 35. Can we just do 35? No. 35-2. Max, that's fine, and that's fine. Number of games, we're actually going to bring this down to 66. Round robins off. Wins are going to be 3 points. OT wins are going to be 2. Losses 1. OT losses 1, and losses flat out 0. Receiving off, wild card off. We're going to make this tougher. So 32 teams. We're going to do most goals for, least goals, and then goal differential. We'll do 7s. Yeah. Yeah. HL is going to be the same thing. Just with the amount of teams, it's going to kind of be nice to like cram it in and then kind of work from there. Same thing for the AHL. So you're really going to want to get goals in this. We'll boost that up to 82. And same thing there. Advance. And we'll go with Mr. Fantasy. Or Mr. Fantastic. I like it. I like it. Alright. Here comes the boring stuff. As if this isn't already boring enough. We're just going to replace teams. The first team that comes. There we go. I find the more you do this, the slower the game gets. The reason why I kind of like having custom teams is because I, myself, as a Leafs fan, become biased. And I don't want teams like Montreal to win. Even though if I do my best not to care, there's always a little bit inside of me that cares a little bit. Oh, Komarov's on this team. Very cool. So, with that being said, I kind of just like making my own little thing and going from there. Alright. Let's bring this over to the side. The Canada game is on. So if I'm looking at the screen, it's because I'm probably watching that game. And God, I hope they do the do against the States tonight. Oh, Canada almost scored there. That was incredible. 2-on-1. Damn. Oops. I'll go you in Boston. Boston goes to Houston. Buffalo. I wonder how Canada's going to do this game with how poor they were at the face-off center, or at the dots. At the dots last game against Slovakia, because they got their show run in the face-off circles. And the States aren't an easy opponent either. It seemed though that the States had the easier group, and they still struggled with it though. I will say that. And shit. Just like that, States are up 1-0. States are up 1-0. Canada. You start to feel it. Start to feel it up your bones. All about momentum. Oh, I don't know how that got through. Oh, got deflected. Oh, how unfortunate. A deflection that just stopped up right on his stick. And he just had a wide open net. Is that Cooley? Kind of looks like Logan Cooley. There we go. Oh, just showing a replay of it. Like you can't react to that if you're me. Like, yeah, it is Cooley. Cooley is the one who scored. Man. I think he's on Arizona. He should be a fun guy to watch for them for a while. Oops. Pittsburgh has such a cool AHL logo. Like, I know the other one kind of looks more professional, but something about that jacked out penguin that just looks so badass. Still don't know who I'm going to choose for this run through. Dallas. Detroit. Oh, I thought they scored again, but no. Hughes should be good too. Hughes and Cooley. Those guys will have bright futures, I think, in the NHL. It's always hard to say, but you can bet on it. Hey. Uh-oh. Oh, Canada still hasn't had a shot on goal yet. Not sure how I feel with that. Well, actually, I do know how I feel about that. I don't like it. When the team has more goals than you do shots, you have a problem. Oh, nice hit. Oh my God, Canada, come on now. You're getting your show run. Last team. I probably skipped over them. I definitely skipped over them. Where are you? Kings, there you are. All right, now we decide who we want to play as. I almost want to do Dreveville because of their gaudy jerseys, so I could show them off a bit more. Oh, Hanover, a very red team. You know what? I think it might be the London Bulls. I think that's the team I want. Yeah, let's do the London Bulls. We'll be the London Bulls. And this doesn't matter at all because we're all one league trying to get up into 32 spots. Oh, Canada. Maybe that's why the national anthem's like that, because it's like, oh, Canada. Alright. Auto mode off, face draft on. Don't need that because I have all NHL players in it anyways. No. Player morale off, sure. And none of these really matter. Rules and settings. Quick settings, I think. Yeah, that's fine. Pure, yeah. That's good. At least up to pro. That's fine. Waivers. I'm going to leave off for now. And Fog Wars off anyways. 5 minutes in and Canada has no shots. The States have 9. Oh, have mercy. Oh, come on. Yeah. Nope. Fully healed. That's fine. We're gonna get that high because goals are gonna matter. Goals will matter. Draft quality high because there's 48 teams, so you kind of want a deeper. Oh, is that a penalty? They're saying it's off the glass. High, medium for that, that's fine. Cool. I'm also going to turn injuries as down to like 30. Because I find they happen a gross amount of times. Cool. Did it hit the glass? No, that's straight out. That's straight out. Oh, that looks straight out to me. But I can be blind. I know I can be blind. A shot me. Oh, that was close. Now, I'm not sure if it counts as a shot, but Bedard's on the ice. You can bet they're going to be double teaming him, not letting him away. Means someone like Shane Wright, who honestly hasn't shown up that much. Oh, yeah. That one is out of play. Oh, same guy. That's a penalty. Yeah. That's just hockey gods right there. Like, not close to the glass at all. Sends it. That one counts. That's hilarious. Same guy. Alright, we're 12th. Snipers only and offensive players only. What I'm going to do is I'm going to sim the whole draft. And each draft pick we get has to be a sniper or offensive defenseman. Goalies can be goalies. Big inspiration of this is definitely Tougie. Kind of like it to make it my own thing with the custom teams. Oh, Canada, come on. Oh, there's a shot. At least you got a shot. I don't understand why they haven't fixed this yet either. What team was I? I was... There you are. So we got Panarin. Oh, I can't believe they didn't score there. I can't believe they didn't score. Shane Wright. Okay. Enough said. Shane Wright. Got it. We're also going to look into free agency, see if there's anyone in free agency that, Oh, right. You got to bury that, man. You can't be any more in the slot than that. So we got Kadri as well. We'll keep that off. He's a playmaker. Skinner's a sniper. Yay. Wait. We have Skinner's contract for the next 5 years. Why the hell would we draft that? Playmaker. Another contract. There we go. Okay. We can have a shite team, but... Oh, we got Carlson, an offensive defenseman. Oh, I thought they scored. He put his hands up. Two-way defensive. And Walsh, another offensive defenseman. So Bedard would be huge in this series. Absolutely huge. This guy. Okay. And I think I saw that our goaltender is Kemper. Yeah, Kemper and DiPietro. Ooh. Oh, man. The computer did not do me justice. Come on, computer. I wouldn't do you like that. You know. Oh, Bedard has it. Bedard loses it. Gunter almost went in there. Okay, free agents. So only snipers. And only offensive defensemen. I'm not sure which way is the best at doing this. Grinders, two-way to forwards, all that. Sniper. Kiviranta. We have $42 million in cap space. I will sign Kiviranta. And let's give him a 2-year deal. Give him exactly what he's asking. We got the space for it. And we're not going to be keeping a lot of our guys either. As soon as they have their contract up, we're going to kind of let them go by the wayside. Even Panarin. So we won't re-sign a person unless they are a sniper or an offensive defenseman. And we got Yurko here. That'll get you for 1 year. We'll sign you for 1 year. And we'll sign you for 1 year. Okay, let's go to defenseman. See if there's any OFDs. We got one here with Vatanen. He's always there. We'll get him. Another one with Kasky. Sign you up. Gross, because he's so gross. So that's 39 contracts. I'll need you. Hey, you know what? I think we're okay. So another thing is getting. What we're gonna do is we're gonna fire AHL, fire AHL, fire AHL, fire AHL, and NHL. Okay, now we're gonna hire. Honestly, I'd sign you for the queue. So how many do we have? I think I fired 5, so, oh no, we can hire 7 more guys. I'll sign you for the W. And once more and more become available, that's when I'll fire more guys and try to get a better haul in. I don't think I have any OHL, yeah. So I'll get 3 for the OHL. That's 4. I can sign 3 more guys. I need a States guy. How good are you in the States? You're pretty decent in the States. Sign you for the States. I need some Europe guys. How are you in Europe? For this one, I just kind of, okay, so I got 1 Europe guy. I want 2 more Europe guys. And they're all C's, so who cares really? I'll sign you. Probably not going to give us everything we want, and we'll sign you. Okay, so now we got that done. Let's check out. Oh, no way!